I had this other visitation. This was on June 12th. And the
Okay.
Lord brought me in the spirit to this mountain, high in the spirit. And the sky was black. I wasn't in heaven. It was in this mountain he brings me to.
Okay.
And it was a huge firework display was going on.
Really?
Sky was black, pitch black. So the fireworks really shone. It was tremendous.
And Donna, is this a real place or is it a symbolic place? What is this, like a place that exists?
Yeah, I believe it's a place that exists. That he.
Okay, wow, very cool.
I call it the mountain of intimacy.
Awesome.
He takes me to it. Okay, and he said, and this is what he said about it as I was looking at this. He said, because you have endured such a time of trials and darkness worldwide, when my redemption appears and I rescue my children, the delight you experience will be magnified. Because we've been through such a hard time that when this wonderful rescue event happens, that God is going to turn things around, reverse things. We're going to go through a time of rest and restoration. When all this happens, we're going to be rejoicing because we've been through such a tough time. And it's not just the last 2 years. If we look back now, we say, wait a minute, we've been oppressed for many years.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
It's a long road.
Well, and I look at this, if were you around when all the renewal and the manifestations of the holy laughter in the 90s, 94, and when that all came and it hit its peak and then it began to wane, we thought, okay, the Great Awakening, the transfer of the wealth, everything. Instead, we went from about 94 to 98 in there to now with a whole lot of oppressive things, one thing after another. It's been a long, God. Now we look back and realize, so that renewal was to renew us to get ready for about 20 years, 20 years of oppression. It really has been.
Yeah. And it's going to turn around.
Yeah.
It's going to turn around.
Yeah.
Great days are coming. This is what the Lord told me. He said, great days are coming. Great for my children. Great blessings, great prosperity, great healings. It's going to be, today he was talking to me about it.
Nice.
There's going to be tremendous healings that are going to take place as the glory fills his people. It's going to spread from heaven. That's what I was seeing, that his love for his children was so great that the precious little lights all over the darkness were drawing his love, his presence from heaven to the earth. And that was causing this big explosion of his glory all over the earth. And it would spread. The glory that went on his individuals got spread from one to another, to another, to another. The whole world was lit ablaze with this love. And he's saying, when this glory comes, healings, miracles. Like I said at the beginning, this minister that came from India, his whole life has changed because he's got the glory. There's just so many wonderful testimony after testimony. That's what God is going to do worldwide with the glory. We're going to see the body parts room in heaven that I've seen. Those body parts are going to be released to the earth. People are going to get body parts. People are going to get healed. Families are going to be united. If you read in Isaiah 60, that's what it talks about at the beginning of it, how the sons and daughters are being returned and come home and they're held close. Our loved ones are going to come close to us again. Families that were ripped apart are going to be united. It's going to be wonderful.
That last part, can you restate that again? Families that have been ripped apart are going to be reunited?
Yeah, he said, families long estranged and separated will be united. He told me this a few hours ago.
Wow, I received that word right now from my own family. Yeah, it's like families are so torn and twisted and complex and everything that only the God of the universe can unravel that. Relationships are so complicated and the history is so complex that there aren't enough apologies in the world for people to apologize to each other. It's so deep. God's going to have to show up and fix that.
Sovereignly.
Yeah.
And only God can do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, when I got that word, I knew it was a word of knowledge for you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I knew it was for you. So grab it.
Yeah.
Saying that for your family. Grab it.
Oh, yeah. I totally do. I receive that.
Yeah. Amen. And so let me just finish this.
Yeah.
He said, the whole world will see what we do to restore this world back to righteousness. There will be a great removal and replacement of leaders and ungodly philosophies. So there's going to be a great removal, not just in the United States, but all over the world, okay, of ungodly rulers and philosophies. Injustice will be exposed and dealt with. All this will bring a great rejoicing to the land. People are sick of wickedness and wicked rulers that are in all 7 mountains of influence in society. So he keeps going back to me, telling me, not just governmental. This is going to impact all 7 mountains of society. Every area of your society is going to be impacted by this.